Hello everyone, in this video I will be defining the photoelectric effect, explaining briefly on the photoelectric effect experimental setup, and defining the threshold frequency, work function, and the stopping potential. So what is photoelectric effect? Photoelectric effect is emission of electrons from the surface of a metal when light, in this case photon, strikes its surface. Emitted electrons are called photoelectrons. In order for us to get the photoelectrons, the photoelectric effect experiment must be held in vacuum so that all the electrons do not lose energy in collision with the molecules of the air. If the frequency of the incident light is not suitable, there will be no emission of the electrons. This is the setup of the photoelectric effect experiment. We have E as the emitter, which is the metal with the work function W0, a collector C that is connected to the positive terminal of the dry cell, an emitter, and a voltmeter. When light or photons shines on the metal surface, the photoelectrons are then ejected. These electrons move to the positive bed C. The current movement is then measured with an ammeter. Remember that this process is done in a vacuum chamber. Let's take a look at these three situations when the experiment is done. We're going to use potassium metal with a threshold frequency 2 electron volt for the three situations. The first light has energy HF of 1.7 electron volt, which is way lower than that of the threshold frequency 2 electron volt. Thus, no electron is emitted from the metal surface. The second light has the exact same magnitude as the threshold frequency. Thus, the electrons are emitted, but only to the surface of the metal. No excess energy to move the electrons to the collector. The final light has the energy more than that of the threshold frequency, this causing the photoelectrons to get ejected with excess of 1.1 electron volt in the form of kinetic energy.